Grace to you and peace from God our Father and the Lord Jesus Christ, and welcome to St. John's Episcopal Church in Bedford. I'm making this video to announce that we will be continuing our current worship schedule. We'll not be coming back into the church, gathering in person in the church for a while, probably not till Thanksgiving at the earliest. The House of Bishops met with Dr. Fauci on August 10th, and among the things that he strongly recommended was that we keep worship outside or virtual. He said that coming back into the buildings is one of the riskiest things that we can be doing. In our own case, in some ways we can celebrate our creativity that we were already doing what Dr. Fauci has recommended, but the clergy and the bishops of the Episcopal Church are pretty uniformly convinced that it's really important to keep us safe and do our best practices while at the same time worshiping as robustly as we know how. We're still looking for ways to make our online worship better, and we are looking at ways that we can include communion into our outdoor worship. In the meantime, the Virginia Department of Health says that we're safer at home and that there are safer ways to gather and there are riskier ways to gather, and that outside is one of the safe ways. If you need anything from me, I can do pastoral visits and have been doing pastoral visits over the phone. I can come see you. We can sit outside and talk. I can probably bring you communion and we can figure out how to do that safely if needed. There are places I can't go, hospitals and nursing homes of various kinds, although Centra has changed its policy. If you wanted me to be your only visitor for the day in Centra, I could and would be honored to come see you. This is the world we're living in at the moment. As you will, I have sent a letter that most of you will have seen. Well, if you're online and seeing this video, you probably got the email that it's 4 pages long describing where we are, what we're thinking, why we're doing, and I commend it to your reading. In the meantime, we find this to be sad. I join the congregation in its sadness. I haven't had communion in it since March either, as is the case with most of you. I am missing things terribly. It's just the chatter and the rattle of the building. I'm particularly missing working with the acolytes, that wonderful group of young people. I missed out on the acolytes graduating last year, and this year we've got another good group of acolytes, including my youngest, and I'm just so eager to be back here worshiping with you. I'm more eager to keep you safe. And we're always directed towards God rather than towards what we would like. Our purpose is to robustly worship God and nurture ourselves as best as we can in the process. And for the time being, we believe that that will be safest if we remain outside and online. I wish you God's every blessing. I join you in prayers that this time will pass and we will be delivered, and that we'll be back in the church worshiping again robustly in the not distant future. God's blessing be upon you.